Good morning, guys and girls. I am your voice of choice, DrMarxout, bringing you today's episode of Storm. We're doing a double show today. Right now, we are doing Storm. Later on tonight, during the late night hours, we will bring you our next pay-per-view, World War E, live from Switzerland. So I promised you guys last week I would have the updated scores from the World Cup. As of right now, Ireland is ahead with 12 points. They are guaranteed to have a spot at the pay-per-view tonight. America and Mexico are both tied at 10 points, and Team Canada is dragging behind with 6. They must win every match that is a tournament match today in order to qualify for tonight's pay-per-view event. We're kicking things off tonight with the first non-tournament match we've had all month, basically. We're doing a little bit of an international incident. We have a cruiserweight match, our Blitz Division Fatal 4-Way Falls Count Anywhere Showcase. You can have a lot of guys we don't get to see very often, besides Power Cat, who is representing Team America here. Again, no points on the line, though. We've got Canadian Christian Storm. We've got British Jody Tyler, and then we've got Ireland Jacob Oxley. We have 5 tournament matches tonight, and then by the end of our main event, we will know who's going on to World War E tonight. It's been a busy week in the Triad. Supernova Pro had their Unrestricted 2 Electric Boogaloo. If you haven't watched it yet, might be something you want to go do. As we get our first televised look at young Christian Storm. We don't know a lot about this kid. We've seen him come up. He's done a couple house shows for us. A lot of multi-man matches. Lost the qualifier to Ultimate Participant, Space Homie Mike Smith. I said in the back he felt like he worked on a better performance than Smith did, who only got 2 points. As we get our first look at this kid from England. Jody Tyler, we've had him put on shows for us over at Blarney Stone Blitz over in Ireland. JJ, thank you for watching us. Like, share, subscribe to the rest of the Triad. High Class Wrestling and Supernova Pro. Tyler looks ready for his first match in Blitz proper. Everyone's favorite weirdo, the Power Cat. We've seen him in back and forth matches with Paul Smackage to this point. Hasn't really been putting out the sort of output he wants. But we're still early in our season, so there is time for the turnaround. That is the exact reason why we believe unless you're NG Moto, no capes. course, Moto could come out wearing nothing but a cape and no one would care. And we're getting our first look at Jacob Oxley, and it looks like he's wearing a Project Mayhem mask. And he looks ready for business, but I didn't realize they reached to Ireland, but I guess this is our first spread of the Project Mayhem infection outside of Cade. And I'm stunned. We get ready for our opening match on today's episode of Storm. This match does not have a time limit like the rest of our tournament matches will. So actually plants Tyler with that Michinoku driver. I think these two do have a history over in Florida. You see Storm bring Power Cat in with the suplex off the apron. Oxley just completely spikes Tyler with that DDT. Runs into a fireman's carry. Power Cat with go behind on Storm. Storm with that overhead Northern Lights. Holds on to the bridge. Iceman's happy, but I think his feet were under the ropes. Oxley switches the attention with that rising knee to the face of Storm. Gets Power Cat flipping neck breaker. And Tyler hits Power Cat with the neck breaker. You get a neck breaker, you get a neck breaker, everybody gets a neck breaker. You see Storm hit that leg drop to the arm of Oxley. Tyler with that diving drop kick to Power Cat with the kip up. Power Cat knocked down to the playground. Storm with that go behind on Oxley. Plays him with the DDT. We get a Michinoku driver on the floor from Tyler to Power Cat. Power Cat with a running single leg drop kick. We get a missile drop kick on the inside. This is why our Blitz division is one of our primary functions and features. These guys are all over the place right now. We get that go behind neck breaker on the outside. We got our first cover attempt. Storm breaks that up, takes out the ref with him. Gets drop kicked into the apron. All four men on the playground. Luke Fez press off Tyler. Oxley looked like he was thinking vertical. Storm reversed it, hit him with one of his own. Storm changes his attention to Power Cat, has him up in the fireman's carry. Layout reverse DDT counter from Power Cat. Good neck breaker from Tyler to Oxley. Looked like Power Cat was thinking Rana, got dropped with the alley-oop onto, I think he hit that steel barricade. Tyler's just taking on everyone right now. Looked like he was thinking vertical. Storm with that go behind. Has him drops with the electric chair. Right on the back of Oxley, breaking up that pin attempt. Almost had a TNT DDT on the outside. Oxley with that neck breaker attempt just spikes Power Cat in his face. Pendulum elbow. Storm heading up top, diving elbow to the outside, throwing all caution to the wind. Power Cat gets dumped, hit first on that barricade. Storm trying to steal it here. Power Cat out at one. Oxy changes attention back to Tyler. vertical suplex on those mats on the outside. I am going to have to do some research into the history on these two. Power cat thrown face first into the barricade. And dumped unceremoniously onto the apron. Storm turns attention to Tyler. We get another pin attempt. Tyler out at 2. Oxley has a hold of Storm. Not sure if that's his Christian name. He may have just tried to do that to schmooze up to us. Storm has a hold of Oxley. Introduces him to the barricade face first. Runs into a fireman's carry from Tyler's. Power Cat tries to steal a victory here. Diving forearm attempt stuffed by Storm. Oxley has Power Cat up. Blocks him out and just power bombs him into that turnbuckle post and then spikes him on the outside. Left in position. Power Cat muscles out at 2. Elbow drop to the point of the head of Power Cat. That mask can only stop so much. Hip toss counter on the way up from Power Cat. Tyrian DDT on the outside. We're going to go behind from Tyler on Storm. Oxley powers out at 2. Brainbuster DDT from Tyler onto Storm. We get elbow drops from the figure 4 neck position. From Cat to Oxley. Tyler to go behind. Runs through with the super kick. Takes Power Cat out of his boots. Storm's leg. Thought he was looking dragon screwed, just drives the knee into the knee. All sorts of knee-on-knee action. Power Cat flips out into the cutter from, or is that more of a stunner? It's kind of hard to tell from the angle up here. Thanks, camera guy. Oxley has a hold around with Power Cat. Russian leg sweep. I think he may have hit the back of his head on the bottom part of that barricade. Shots down on Storm, gets taken out by Tyler. Plants Oxy with that brainbuster DDT we've seen him use. This match has been almost exclusively fought on the outside since the first couple minutes. Driving DDT on the outside. Tyler picks up that win. I think he may have hit Oxley's head on that turnbuckle post with that DDT. So you see that powerbomb post to the outside. That go behind from Storm. Looked like he was thinking Michinoku. We've seen quite a few of those. And that first brainbuster DDT right there onto Storm. Okay, so it was a cutter. Thank you, camera guy, for getting a little bit closer down there. But young Jody Tyler is your winner in his first showing here. I have a hunch this is not the last time we're going to see him and Oxley in a ring. I mentioned the Triad earlier. I mentioned Supernova Pro in their busy week. their light heavyweight champion, Demario Bennett, was challenged last week by Cade to a triad triple threat match of all of the cruiserweight and light heavyweight champions of the triad. And it looks like Bennett is here to answer that challenge. We know Mighty said he's ready. Mighty is our Blitz champion. Cade is the High Class Wrestling Super Junior champion. We'll see if Bennett is out here to answer that challenge. After the match they had at Unrestricted 2, where Bennett and Iceman teamed up to take on High and Mighty, have a feeling I know what the answer is going to be. Primetime making his first appearance in Blitz. So we know all three of us in the triad do have open contracts for our performers. Bennett has accepted the challenge. Mighty is out here. Deciding he wants to be the welcoming committee for Bennett. Looks like these two are ready to go right now if we let them. Mighty gets the last word in, saying this is his company, this is his ring, that's his division. Like to see what Cade has to say about that. We now get ready to move into our first tournament match of the day. As Big Papa Tapatio takes on Evan Myers, we have Mexico versus Ireland. Papa Tapatio is undefeated in his bracket right now. No, I'm sorry, he's 1-1. Steve the Samurai beat him. Steve the Samurai is undefeated in the bracket. Evan Myers is also 1-1. Both men have beaten Grimm of Team America, but have lost to Canadian Steve the Samurai, who's made up the majority of that country's points. If this does come down to a tiebreaker, this match will decide it, as Ireland is 2-1 currently against Team Mexico. The only victory for Mexico in that bracket is the Blitz division, where we've seen Naga take out Celtic Dragon. We get ready for our first tournament match of the day in our heavyweight division, which is also where we're going to be closing things out tonight. Big Papa Tapatio representing the Spice Rack and Team Mexico proudly. The only man I've seen wrestle full-time in a baseball jersey. That's the strength of those ropes. We know that as big as he is capable of doing some flying. His 470-pound frame. We await the entrance of Ireland's heavyweight, Evan Myers. Not wearing the jacket today. It's this brawler from Ireland. Not exactly sure which part he's from. I want to say he's from Bray, but don't quote me on that. It's entirely possible that I'm wrong. Will have to change up some of his strategy, I think. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to lift Big Papa. Time will tell. As this is a tournament match, this will be fought under the 15-minute time limit with the 15 count on the outside. If this match is fought to a draw, Ireland will still win the tiebreaker if it becomes an issue of points. Big Papa's ready. Evan Myers is ready. Tournament action is officially underway. Big Papa walks through with a giant headbutt. Crown of that mask to the forehead. Has a hold of the arm. Dumps Myers from that vertical suplex position. Trio rising knees. Staggers Myers. Myers comes back with a big shot. Has a hold of that leg, drives the elbow. Looks to take off some of that vertical base. Very Irish whip. Catches him with the face buster on the way back. As Papa staggered on those ropes. Catches him coming back with a clothesline. Big Papa's up to a knee and he's almost as tall as Myers. Fights from the ground. Runs through with a bulldog. Not something we see often. Big shot. Keeps Myers playing it. Over that top rope. Headbutt takes him off the apron. We're heading back to the playground where we spent most of the last match. Papa thinking scoop, slaying Myers gets out of it. Takes Big Papa down with a set of strikes. Sends him sternum first into that apron. Looked like he had bad intentions. Tapatio fights out with those elbows to the chest. Tapatio now in control. Myers fights back with the elbows. What's good enough for you is good enough for me. Refs count at 10. We get a powerbomb elbow drop combination out of Patio on the outside. Patio gets in, beats the count. Myers just in time. Patio looked like he was happy to take that count out victory. He's real thinking high impact offense here. Patio fights back with that forward kick. Has a hold of the beard. Thinking chokeslam Myers. Wisely fights out of it with those back elbows. Runs into a hip toss. tossing vertical. Tapatio has a hold of that neck, just wrenching on it at this point. Myers fights back with that back body drop from the ground. Sends Tapatio back to that corner. Runs into the clothesline. Keeps up the pressure with the elbow drop. Makes it a pair. Spikes him with that backbreaker. Get our first cover attempt of the match. Tapatio, too much fight left, kicks out at 1.5. Fires up to that second rope. Dives through with the shoulder tackle. Takes Tapatio off his feet. Violating Wizard Rule. Walks into a haymaker from Tapatio. Goes for his first cover attempt of the match. Myers showing he's got something left. Kicks out at 1.5 on his own. Tapatio back to working on that neck. Myers up in the fireman's carry position. Drops him with that hot shot on the top rope. Off the ropes. Runs through with that double axe handle. You've seen this. Spins him out. Spikes him with the power slam. Myers is out of the way of the stomp. Gets the Irish whip reverse. Tapatio on those ropes. What's he thinking here? Up and over with almost a rope-related superplex. And apparently that was enough for Tapatio as Team Mexico takes Ireland. Both countries now tied at 12. And the tiebreaker in the series is split. Both men back and forth action. I guess that extra torque from using the ropes as opposed to just straight off the turnbuckle was enough for Tapatio to get that extra body-on-body contact here for that cover. Opted did not use the side of guac tonight. Best-selling shirts in the company moved to 12 points, tied with Ireland right now. Team Mexico has 2 more opportunities to earn points tonight. Ireland only has 1. So we move to our women's bracket as the undefeated to this point Shannon Higgins takes on CC Bones, who's 1-1. Ireland versus America. America is at 10 points right now. Ireland is still at 12 after the last match. Higgins has been on another level since Ladies' Night for HCW. since she has started that best-of-7 series with Val Savage. Whereas CC Bones is still young, still impressionable. America has one more opportunity for, no, sorry, 2 more opportunities for points after this. This is Ireland's last match in the tournament. Shannon Higgins has looked unbeatable. The best pure striker in the women's division. Takes on who arguably might be the second best striker. Higgins prefers the kicks, whereas Bones prefers that right hand. We've seen her catch Valentina last week with that ridiculous springboard into the Superman punch. Ultimately fell victim to the Caliente DDT, whereas Higgins has been taking out all challengers with that Calotable kick. Arguably the craziest member of the Fomori. First woman in the triad to have victories in all 3 companies. Gets ready for our youngest competitor, CC Bones. She looks ready for action here. We've seen these 2 wrestle at house shows back and forth. Take this opportunity to remind you that the winning country of our World Cup become the #1 contenders for the respective belts. Ireland is 2-1 against America. Looks to move to 3-0 as Shannon Higgins and Bones lock up in the center. We're starting off with some wrestling. Bones has a hold of that chin lock. Transition to the head scissors from Higgins. Wrenches on that neck. Bones fights out of it. Spikes Bones down by the hair. So we get a first cover early, and Higgins decides she's not having it, brings her right back to her feet as the ref gets down for that first count. Very Irish whip. Catches her with the Fez press coming back in. Bounces her head off the mat twice. Makes it a triple. Kick early. Bones brings her in with that right hand. Sends Higgins off the ropes. Gets caught with that arm drag. Drop toe hold face buster from Higgins. Introduces Bones to that top turnbuckle about 15, 20 times. Off those ropes. Runs it with the elbow drop. Back of the head. Getting over the cover attempt. Actually holds on for this one. Only gets a 1 count. Bones runs through with that single leg drop kick. Series of elbows to the shoulders. Bones loves the elbows. Looks like she's going for the blind man off that second rope. Gets all of it. As they get double plants with that power slam. Sorry, it wasn't power slam, it's just a scoop slam. Runs into the fireman's carry. Makes it a trio. You're 3 minutes gone in this match. Running elbow drop from Bones. I think she caught her in the throat almost. And then Higgins catches her with that dragon scroll. Higgins over the top rope. Bones gonna let her come back in. Higgins with that alley-oop stun gun into that top turnbuckle. I thought she was taking buckle bomb. Goes for that choke. Bones has a hold of her hand. Spikes her face first on the ring. Big left out of Bones. Steps over with that toe hold. Snaps it backwards, trying to take those kicks out of the equation. Shots on that kneecap. Slammers Higgins down. Looked like she was taking head, but catches nothing but elbow. Runs into the fireman's carry for Higgins. Bones kicks her down low. Has her up in the power bomb. Looks to return the favor with that stun gun. Sorry, it's the snake eyes. Bones fights out. Sorry, Higgins fights out of the corner. Bones sends her back into that neutral corner. Punch on the top rope. Could be thinking high impact. Big belly to belly off that second rope. Bones down for the cover. Higgins fights out 2.5. A trio of elbows one more time. Bones looks like she's setting up that right hand shot. Gets all of it. Pretty sure I just see CC Bones hit the Lance Lance Revolution. Heads up top. C defeat. Higgins fights out at 2.5. Took Bones' best shot. And finds a way to fight out of it. Sent back to that corner. Standing switch. Lance Bones takes a second to talk trash. Catches her with the right hand. side. It's been Bones for the last probably 3 minutes. Kicks her down low, single knee face breaker. Bones wisely heads to the outside. Not sure how wise it actually is though. Gut wrench suplex on the outside. These two are exchanging strikes on the outside. Running with the Meteora through from Higgins. As we are at the halfway point in this match. First count at 5. Throws Bones back in. Reversal on the Irish whip. Bones tosses Higgins back over. Lands in another shot. Not where you want to be for Bones from Higgins. We know what she's following this through with. One running super kick. 2 running super kicks. Finishes it off with that triad of kicks. We'll end it with the triad bit. Doesn't even need the collabo as Higgins moves to undefeated in her bracket. Ireland takes the lead back with 14 points. A big avalanche belly to belly from Bones early. These two have been back and forth the entire match. That ridiculous knockout right hand strike from Bones. Followed that up with C defeat. One more look at it, usually enough to put her opponents away, but Higgins still had something left. Trio of running super kicks would spell the end of CC Bones and her tournament hopes. Higgins continues to compete on another level right now. We move on to our tag team division as Jalapeno and Sir Acha of the Spice Rack and Team Mexico take on Buck and Burke, the Wild Stallions of Team Canada. Both of these teams looking to pick up their first win in their bracket. Canada needs to win this match and the main event in order to stay alive in the points, and America needs to lose them all. Lose the rest of their matches for Canada to still have a chance. If Team Mexico wins here, they will tie Ireland. They still have one more opportunity for points after this. Looking for that big first win as we're getting straight into the action. Sir Acha starting things off with Buck. Russian leg sweep. Looks to take the power game out early as he stomps the elbow. Big European uppercut, thinking top rope early. Corkscrew senton into the pin. Buck fights out at 2. Sir Acha up on that rope, violating wizard rule. Buck has a hold of Sir Acha. knocks him out. Sriracha fights out. Chop blocks that knee. Runs into that hip toss from Buck. Buck showing the agility. Pops up with the Rana. Showing the luchador he knows a thing or two about the trade. Sriracha thinks he's going to run through the power slam on Burke, but gets caught with that layout reverse DDT. Buck wrenching back on that camel clutch now. Moose clutch, because they're Canadian. We get our first look at Jalapeno in this match. Sinking suplex. Burke shifts his weight into that cross body. Big haymaker shot. The Stallions have a clear size advantage here. We see that suplex variation from Burke. Brings Jalapeno back to the Stallions' corner. Tags in Buck. Jalapeno has the outside, catches his breath right back in. Sends Buck pillar post to the Spice Rattler. Runs it over. Buck still has a hold of that teardrop. Makes it a pair. Finishes the descent. Sends Jalapeno into the Stallion's corner. Looks like we'll get some tandem offense. Tonic drop. Buck catches him on the way back in. Big back suplex from there. Jalapeno wisely tags out, brings Sriracha back in. Goes for that forearm. Burke just stuffs it. Sriracha up in the military. A spike down. Burke showing he knows how to fly. Or isn't afraid to fly. Nice with that shoulder tackle, knocks Sriracha off his feet. Sends Sriracha back into the Stallion corner. Catches a boot on the way in. Big Russian leg sweep from Sriracha. Shows some power with that overhead suplex. It's all in the hips. And how to shift her momentum. Pretty sure you're not allowed to do that, Sriracha. The ref didn't see it. Burke sweeps the leg. Brings Buck back in. Runs through, gets caught by Buck, gets laid out with a reverse DDT. Sriracha runs through with that low face breaker. Has a hold of Buck. Hits him with the cock joke, gets all of it. Pulls him away from those ropes. Buck managed to fight out of two as Jalapeno tosses Burke. Can try to break up the pinfall. Burke's your crossbody off of Sriracha. Shows the power with that overhead suplex one more time. We see Burke bring Jalapeno back in. That suplex counter keeps going up from Sriracha. Buck into that neutral corner. Catches the kick. Chops him down. We're getting a stretch muffler. Buck showing he knows how to do submissions too. Let's go with the kick. Just pillar to post from Sriracha. Runs into a big boot. Stuffs back in that corner. Pretty sure we just seen a corkscrew senton kick out of a 275-pound man. big frog splash off of big brother Burke. Jalapeno right there to break it up. Jalapeno up in that Canadian, drops with the neck breakers. We see Buck to hit that jawbreaker. Is there for Dragon Screw? Through the floor next to the pair. Tanahashi. Has Burke up in that, plants him with that almost pile driver. Bucking the break of the pin. Jalapeno sends Buck over the top rope. Burke gets playing with that reverse DDT. Falls to 0-3 as the Wild Stallions pick up their first and only win. So we see Sriracha hit that cock joke pile driver on Buck early. I mean, just that a man that size should not be able to do that. An almost psycho driver-esque move from Sriracha onto Burke would not be enough. Brainbuster frog splash combination would spell defeat. Team Canada keeps their hopes alive as they move to 8 points. Team Mexico still at 12. We move on from the tag division to our last Blitz division match. It's Team America's Paul Smackage, 1-1. Looks to take on the Spice Rack's Naga, who is undefeated to this point. Actually, I'm wrong. Both these men are undefeated. Both men have picked up wins over Space Homie Mike Smith and Celtic Dragon. As of this point, Team Mexico is ahead of Team America by 1 win. As I'm looking at the numbers here, yes, that is accurate. America's only win against Mexico came in the tag team division. I promise you this is not the man Macaulay Culkin has been challenging on Twitter. It's just his aptly named twin brother. A man from Grapevine, Texas. Paul Smackage looks to move to 3-0. easy task, though, as Naga has been just running through all of his opposition in this tournament. Drops that Ghost Pepper Bomb. As we see that spice rack, sorry. Sleeveless hoodie that Naga wears. From Tijuana looks to keep his undefeated streak going here. Both these men are capable of some aerial acrobatics, and neither one I would say is a focused aerialist. Out of the two of them, I believe Naga is a little better versed in that style. Smackage a little more technical. Finals of the Blitz division. We are off. Smackage butterflies those arms in that suplex early. Big European uppercut out of Paul. Couple of rights. Runs through, ducks that overhead with his sunset flip, does not hold on. Smackage off those ropes, big splash. Smackage thinking springboard, decides he doesn't want to do it. Has a hold of the arm. Stomps on the fingers of Naga. Not sure the fingers are the big problem with Naga, as we've seen him use that running knee, the Tijuana Reaper. Great success here. You're not going to catch a Hispanic man with the run, as we see that big powerbomb counter. Smackage fights back from the ground, gets dropkick stuffed. Both men shoulder block in the middle. So you see that standing switch hip toss from Naga. Don't even know where that even came from. Step suplex onto Smackage. Naga finally looking to build some momentum here. It's been all Smackage to this point. Outside of that powerbomb. Walks Smackage out with that backbreaker. Smackage to a knee. Big knife edge chop. Standing vertical suplex. Hangs his legs up on the top rope. Naga takes the top rope first. Beckons Smackage to his feet. Dives through with the senton. Gets nothing but mat. Paul Smackage with that ring presence, ducked the senton, now wrenching on that neck. Be her first pin attempt of the match. Only a 1 count. Big drop kick to the shoulder blades of Naga. Smackage off those ropes, runs through with the leg drop, brother. He's back to work on that arm. Leg drops to the back of the elbow. we apologize for the lack of communication here. That we are experiencing technical difficulties. Sends Smackage in that neutral corner, runs into the elbow. Smackage, well, I'm sorry, that's not the small package, that's the backslide driver. Looks like we are seeing some blood trickle out of Naga into that mask. Stagger Smackage, clotheslines him over the top. We're heading back to the playground. Jawbreaker from Smackage. Gets another dropkick stuffed. European uppercut from Smackage to Naga. Runs through. Small package. Giggle, giggle, laugh, laugh. Throwing that elbow to the back of the head of Naga. Sent Stern first into that barricade. Spikes him with that inverted suplex variation. Naga with that step up in Seguri takes Smackage off his feet. Down into the choke now. First count at 11, both men back in as we pass the halfway point. Kicks out at 1. Naga wondering what he's going to have to do to get this match won for his country and his team. Sends Smackage Stern first in that top turnbuckle. Super kicks out the leg. Follows it with that big stomp. Brings Smackage back to the center of the ring. Down that cover one more time. Smackage out of 2.5. Looks like he could be thinking Reaper. Takes Smackage off his feet, runs through, takes him all the way across the ring. Naga picks up that win and moves into the tie with Team Ireland. See that diving splash out of Smackage from earlier in the match. I think that back elbow right there is what busted Naga open. Followed through later with that super kick stomp combination. One more look at it. Would ultimately set up that big Tijuana Reaper knee. Get ready for our main event, the final match of the World Cup. Longtime rivals Steve, Mr. No Gimmicks the Samurai, takes on Grim Reaper. Canada versus America. These two men have a rivalry going back to our crowning of the #1 contender, where Grim took Steve out of the picture. Steve has come back, looking for a measure of revenge against Grim. Canada is officially out of the tournament. No, I lied. They can actually still tie with Team America if they win here. But they will still lose the tiebreaker, so in any event, Canada is officially eliminated from the tournament. Just looking to play spoiler at this point. And if you could spoil anything, it might as well be a rivalry match. These two men have been going back and forth since week 1 of the tournament. We've seen Steve come out and call out Graham before his match against Papa Tapatio. Steve is undefeated in his bracket. Maple Leaf Musashi makes his way down. Back from concussion protocol, now moving to 2-0 in the tournament bracket. To this point, Steve does have the best record in the heavyweight bracket. Tapatio, sitting at 2-1, has the second best record, only by the virtue of that extra match. Graham looks to pick up his first win. Has been nursing a neck injury. Actually caused by Steve the Samurai. Part Steve the Samurai, part our champion Ray Demonio. I would say Grim looks ready, but it's really hard to tell what he looks like under that helmet. Has not taken his eyes off of his opponent, though. We know these men do not like each other. Grim, the sole member of the FCK stable in our tournament. As his stablemates Jay Hellion and Kersey Ramon fell to high and mighty in that qualifier. Main event bell is a go. Grim with a double leg takedown early, raining the shots down. Steve sends him up, brings him back in with that snap power slam. Big kick to the back. Has a hold of the knee, spikes him into the mat. Has a hold of the hair, giant elbow, forearm strike. Kind of hard to tell from this angle. Steve with that Irish whip reversal. Drives the shoulder into that chest, trying to take the oxygen out of Grim. Steve runs through with that hip attack. Grim fights back with that rising knee. Has a hold of Steve early. Absolutely spikes him with that power bomb. Looking to re-aggravate that neck injury as we see him go back to work on that knee. Looks like he wants to take the backbreakers out of this match. Grimm showing he wants to fly here. Dives through with that chop. Has a hold of Steve. Steve with that go behind. Lays him out with the DDT. Instead of stomp, Steve is deceptively strong. He has Grimm up in that deadlift. Overhead with a gut wrench suplex. Brings Grimm back to his feet. Snapmares him right back to the ground. Has him up to that seated abdominal stretch. Grimm fighting back from the ground with the shots. Breaks the hold with the hip toss. And our first cover attempt of the match. Steve slips out, right back in. Sent to that corner sternum first. Grimm hangs him up in that tree of Keanu. Just choking the life out of him. Big haymaker shot one more time from Grimm. Looks like he's going back to work on that knee. Steve's seen enough of that. Fights from the ground with that upshot. Runs into a jawbreaker from Grimm. Steve with the go behind. Suplex into the slam. Steve off that rope. Dives through with the forearm. Looks like he caught Grimm on the side of the ear there. Seated drop kick. Tyrian DDT spikes Grimm face first. Steve, we've seen him use this all tournament, especially against the bigger guys he's fought. Working on that shoulder, trying to take the power game away from everyone else. Runs through the double axe handle. Another Tyrian DDT out of Steve. Sending that turnbuckle, runs in with the elbow, rakes the eyes from Steve. Ducks one clothesline, runs back into another one. Grabs hold of Steve. Greetings from the Black Lodge. Plants him in the center of the ring. Still working that elbow. Out at 2.9, our first chicken wing of the match. Spike Steve down for the organizer. Steve muscles out at 2.9 once again. He has left to do. Gets the up in the power slam. Steve slips out. Reverse DDT counter. reps. Grim with his feet on the ropes. Ref doesn't see it. Steve muscles out at 2. Big overhead suplex. With the cutter attempt, misses. Steve Taylor makes his first 20 Blitz coins of the night. Like Steve was thinking for that powerbomb backbreaker that he was Grim. It was coming. Back body drop kind of. Hands on elbow. Follows up. Grim walks up with that elbow as we pass the halfway point. Steve one more time. Spikes him with that denorganizer. Dead center of the ring. Nowhere for Steve to go. And Grim picks up the first win of the tournament, but I think if he could only get one win, it would be against Steve. We've seen him hit Steve with that greetings from the Black Lodge early. Followed up with that first denorganizer attempt. Shouldn't say attempt, he managed to get the denorganizer, it just wasn't enough. So we see him go to try to use those ropes for leverage there. Steve found a way to kick out at 2 on his own power. But in the end, that second denorganizer in the center of the ring would spell defeat for Steve. That's going to do it for us here at Storm. We will be back in probably closer to 12 hours to bring you World War E tonight, where we will try to make sense out of the tiebreakers between Ireland and Mexico. Until then, I have been your voice of choice, the cunning linguist, DrMarxout, signing off. We'll see you tonight.